Hi, this is Susan LaCroix, and today I'm going to show you the stained glass technique. For this project I used Pleasant Poppies from Stampin Up. It's a fun little set to use. And I embossed it on a piece of vellum cardstock. And just a little tip, on my cardstock I use some the embossing buddy just so that it keeps embossing powder off the places I don't want it to be. So I stamped the image in Versamark and then heat embossed it with Stampin' Emboss powder black. And once it was all done, I turned it over so my embossed side is down. And this is the side you're going to watercolor. So you're going to watercolor the back. So I just picked several colors of Stampin' Bright markers that I wanted to use. And to do this, I always start with my lightest color. So I use the brush tip to apply the light color over one of the flowers. So I just fill it in. And then when I get that color done, I take my next color, my darker color, and in this case it's Melon Mambo, and I'm going to use the fine tip side to add my shading. And so I basically just want to fill in and kind of outline the flower or outline some of the petals just to give the image some depth. And you're going to do that to all of the flowers. You can either use the same color or you can switch colors up. And once you get that done, when you turn it over, you get this nice striking look, and you can see some of the shading that pops up. So when you've got all your colors, all your flowers colored, the next step then is to adhere it onto a piece of white Whisper White cardstock. So it's the same size as the piece of vellum cardstock. And I don't want any of my adhesive to show, so I'm using Stampin' Up's glue dots, and I'm just applying some of the glue dots to the center of the flowers. And then I'll just stick it on enough to the piece of Whisper White cardstock. And then from there I can finish putting together my card. So once again, here's the finished project. I would just back that then on some basic black and some old olive, added some dazzling detail to the center of the flowers, tied some organza ribbon into a bow, and then added my greeting. So there it is. Happy stamping!